Don't settle for fakes. My duel-taining is the real deal.
Hey everyone, it's mekklord. Today I'm playing Space Bears, or as I like to call them, ursarctics. Ursarctics. It's not that difficult to pronounce actually. So, ursarctics is a synchro deck that doesn't really synchro. It just spams the board with level 7 and level 8 monsters, from which it makes a level 1, which can then be used to make level 7 synchro bosses. It's a rather competent archetype. Its biggest weakness is the in-game time, from what I've seen. You can see right now that I'm not playing the version using the spellbook engine. In order to draw a little bit more, I decided to showcase some games using the pure build, and then I'm going to do some games using the spellbook variant, so that's okay with you. So let's quickly go over the card, starting with the level 8 Mega Bears. Mega Polar on summon when you control another Ursarctic pops a spell trap, which is pretty good. Mega Tanus is Book of Moon on summon, and Mega Billis is DD Crow. So the ratios I think are pretty decent. It's not like it's a list that I copied from the LM, but I didn't think that the ratios needed too much adjusting, in my opinion. Like, obviously, Book of Moon is going to be more important, especially considering you can activate it going second against someone going first, so that requires a bit of setup. Megapolar popping back row is pretty good in some matchups, mostly irrelevant in some other. This card is easily searchable anyway. And Megabilis is, I guess DG Core is fine. Was also the biggest of the bunch, if I'm not mistaken. As for the Mick Bears, the smaller ones, we play 3 Mick Polars, it searches on summon, don't need to control another Ursarctics there. Mick Tanus retrieves from graveyard on summon, which I vastly underestimated in my guide video, which if you haven't seen it, you should watch it now. And Mick Billis specials from hand, which I think vastly overestimated. Other than that, we're also playing 2 departures. I think 2 is a perfect number, don't need 3. 3 irradiations, I think 3 is the perfect number. You definitely don't want to play 2. This card is the entire reason to play this archetype. It's basically a draw 7, and you can easily go through it. 1 Big Dipper, which is the field spell you access through Polary, and 1 Slider. This is like the 20th card, and sort of is like disruption sometimes. I'm not entirely convinced it's that great, but it did come up. In the extra, we have 2 Septentrion, which is basically a scale drain for extra deck monsters. I mean, the ones that don't have levels, and you know, like Xyz and Lynx, and that's it. And searches when your opponent specials, which is pretty good. Grand Chariot pops on summon and then contribute to negate an effect targeting a Ursar card, which is also pretty good. Polary searches Big Deeper and then contribute in order to special any Ursarctic from your grave or add it back to your hand. And Coronanemon is there. Some important things to note: Departure and Big Dipper both allow you to skip sort of the tribute requirement by banishing a card from your graveyard instead, which is pretty good and comes up very often, especially considering you can use it once per turn, so you don't have to worry too much about like resources if you've opened Radiation. Other than that, this deck is pretty straightforward. You basically want to 2-out throw your deck and have a couple of disruptions, set up a Grand Chariot at the very least, Septentrion if you can as well. But it has a major weakness in the fact that the dueling timer is complete garbage and should get like an additional 30 seconds, I think, because this deck requires a lot of combo and as such is somewhat easy to disrupt, but I'm still gonna play it and we'll see how it goes. First game of the day against Rex Raptor. I haven't seen that in a while. Maybe it's going to be some Titan Showdown shenanigans. Going second, I can't do anything here. I can't really do anything here. I guess I can set up one of the Megatanos, but I'm not going to be able to Book of Moon anything. It's probably better to keep the... I don't know. Oh, it's Orcust. Okay. I'm just going to turn this off. I don't think I'm going to need it. What are you playing as a skill to work with Orcust? Maybe nothing. You don't really need a skill with Orcust. It is something that I kind of like with Orcust, the fact that you can play any number of character and it's not telegraphed. Like if you play Playmaker, for instance, and you play against like I don't know Odd Eyes, the Odd Eyes player is gonna try and make Dweller turn 1 because they have a huge, strong suspicion that you're playing Orcust. You know, it's like if it's Orcust, it's an instant win. If it's not Orcust, it's still pretty decent because like Dweller hits a certain number of decks. It also works against Guki, for instance. So if you're playing 3FX Playmaker, there's like 2 out of 3 decks that you could be playing with this scale specifically, 2 out of 3 competent decks at least, that are like instantly neutralized by this. But if you are playing something like, I don't know, Insectoraga with Life Point Boost Alpha, which is weaker than 3FX but more reliable, there's less chances that your opponent will like know that you're on August. I think I'm just gonna departure first, get rid of one of the Megatenus. And I'm gonna grab Mekklord and Megapolar. I'm gonna Mektanus, tributing a Megatanus. Mektanus, where is it? There, Megatanus. Special. Mektanus is going to retrieve the Megatanus. I want to flip the Ding face down so then I can pop the back row with Megapolar. Anyway, Megatanus, F. I'm going to tribute. I guess the Megabilis. It sucks that I have to get rid of that, but probably for the better. This doesn't feel too good, not opening Radiation, by the way. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Now I'm gonna make Polari now. It's too risky to not make Polari. I guess I can just go for Septentrion. I'm gonna do that. Not Septentrion, Grand Chariot. Gonna banish one Megatanus. Do special... I guess I can special Megabilis. Yeah, this way I get to banish a thing from his grave too. Which could be relevant. Goodbye, Alpora. Then we make Grand Chariot. Grand Chariot is going to pop the Ding, and I don't know what this back row is. It can't be too relevant though, considering he hasn't activated it yet. Forbidden Lands. Okay, I guess tributing the Megapolar for Mekpolar. Was it a good idea? I don't know. I'm gonna get a Megatanus for next turn. If I activate Beatdown, get to beat over the... It doesn't really matter, I guess. Bam. Okay. That's not the greatest. There's definitely something I could have done better, I think. I'm still learning this deck. If anyone knows what I could have done better, please let me know in the comments. Russ Bombard. That's fine. Linkuribo tributing Bombard. The good news is if he doesn't pay attention, I'm gonna probably get to steal the Ding here too. Maybe not actually. Okay. You have Symbol Skelly and Ding and Grave, aren't you doing that? You have Symbol Skelly and... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Galaxy. Okay. Return. He hasn't gone for either the Babel or the release. His end doesn't seem like that great. I'm not sure how well he's playing this, but he's definitely like working around the fact that it's kind of a bitch of a deck to be playing. Is he gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna have to negate that, and I think I'm gonna tribute the Mekpolar in hand, on field rather, so I can make some place for Megatanus. Then if he specials the Ding, I get to steal it with Big Dipper, which is actually pretty huge. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna Big Dipper just yet. Harpora is gonna special a symbol Skelly. I think I'm okay with Megatanusing the Skelly now. I guess I can banish the party too, which is fine. No. Yes. Flip this face down. Yeah. It doesn't have any more symbol skeletons engraved, right? Yeah, it's just game over. Oh, that's the worst draw in the deck, actually. It doesn't matter. Wow! That's... I don't know how I feel about this game. I think they should have went for symbol skelly targeting Ding, which would have crippled my entire plays, because Great Chariot can't negate that. Should have read my cards. Should have read my cards. Oh cool, it's against Odd Eyes. Love it. And I'm going second. If I don't get a hand that can disrupt them, I'm probably not even gonna... no, that's a hand that can disrupt, yeah. Yeah, nah, this is good. This is good. I can Mekbillis, Tribute, Mektanus, Special Mekbillis effect, Specials Megatanus. Of course. I've said repeatedly that I'm fine with Orcust. I'm not fine with a skill that is so bonkers that it allows you to +3 and also play Beatrice and Orcust and all that jazz. You know? It's completely ridiculous. This skill should never have made it past testing. It's so abused that they were trying to sell a structure deck. It's just stupid. It's the stupidest thing that's ever been. It's genuinely sickening. I think a fair way to nerf it would be first to add some actual restrictions on it. Second, oh well, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. We summon Mekbillis, and Mekbillis specials Megatanus, and Megatanus flips the Harpora down so he doesn't have access to Orc stuff. And voila! There we go. I guess you can make Dweller and detach the Tackle Crusader. That's not the greatest. I could have flipped down the Odd Eyes Pend as well. Got him off of the link plays, but I could have just made some semblance of stuff. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this now? It's okay. Okay, so you detach the Tackle Crusader. So you're letting me know that you don't give a shit about your disruption. Are you gonna make Odd Eyes raging now? Oh, he is. He really is. He really is just going to nuke my field turn 1. For no good reason. It's fine. That's about as good as it could have been, which is still not very good. With a Scout the Megapolar, we get Megatanus. I get Mektanus and what? Because I can't special anything, right? I guess we go Megabilis and doesn't really matter what else. Yeah, double Megabilis, I guess. We banish a card from his grave, probably the Whirlwind. I guess I could have popped a scale too. It's not like he's anything in his extra. I don't get to banish anything from his grave either, so completely misjudged. Okay, so the way I would nerf Odd Eyes specifically is you add restrictions onto the skill. You can't, for instance, play non-Odd Eyes, non-perform Mapals pendulum monsters, non-pendulum magician monsters in your deck. Or you can just special this again where it doesn't have material, so who cares? I guess it still is lethal. It doesn't really matter. At this point forward, he just beats over me. Does he? I don't know, I haven't done the map. Oh, he's just going for with stuff. Whatever. Anyway, no, he definitely is lethal. What was I saying? I'm just gonna make this process easier. Yeah, the way you nerf it is you add some restrictions, you reduce the number of cards you get for free on your extra deck, like getting 2 cards to your extra, one of which you're gonna get back with Earth Dragon, because you want to run Earth Dragon and you have so many ways to search it, and getting a free card out of nowhere, man, is insane. Maybe you should just get like 1 card added to your extra from deck, and that's already like very strong, you know? Like that's basically what DDD used to do, getting 1 card in the extra. It's basically what previous allies used to do. You know, you're getting 3 cards for basically free. And I don't know, maybe you could like prevent the effects of pen scales from being activated the turn you activate the scale. Like if you use Wisdom Eye, you can activate the scale. And if you use the scale, you can't use Earth Dragon to retrieve a scale afterwards. Maybe that's too much of an nerf for this deck, but I'm genuinely tired of seeing it as frequently as I do. It's just not fun to play against. And it's the result of like incredibly poor design decisions, motivated by greed, and actually that's just it, just greed. Okay, so I haven't opened Radiation in 2 games, and that's pretty much the main reason to play this deck, right? So I'm gonna make a couple of changes. I'm gonna put 1 more McBillis, 1 less McTanis. I think I'm gonna play more Megapolars too. I get so incredible against exactly Orcus, Odd Eyes, which is pretty much everywhere. And of course, we're gonna put the Spellbook engine. Spellbook, 1, 2, 3 cards, and there we go. I've seen lists that also cut the Marine says to put Trish. So that's it. That's the deck with the Spellbook engine. How do you summon Trish? A 1 and an 8 makes a 9 plus 2, 11. Yeah, okay. I get it. I get it. This time I'm against you, say. Speaking of broken skills that absolutely should not be in the game, it's why is a bond eliminates the future still allowed in the game? Oh, it's Shooting Starwood. I'm more okay with this one. It's still insane, but it's not completely busted. Also, we haven't opened good once again. That sucks. I'm just gonna turn up. I don't think there's any points in Mega Dancing turn 1. What's happening? You're not just gonna normal junk pass. Yeah, it's gonna go for the combo, of course. Speedread a Goita. Oh, I've never seen this before. I'm intrigued now. I guess this is still like the same stuff you did previously. Or maybe he's splashing some speed raids in his deck. That'd be kind of dope, actually. But yeah, I'm just gonna rant about Bond Eliminates the Future. Like, first of all, when a skill is like this long, you know something has gone horribly wrong, right? Like you can't read a skill like that and think, yes, this game is going completely fine and there's nothing wrong with it. And it should have been like made significantly shorter. Like, okay. Then 1 Synchron or level 2 Wind Warrior monsters with 1000 or less attack from hand to graveyard. Then add 1 Synchron monster from your deck to your hand and set 1 Secret Chase from side deck. Like, if the skill was just that, I think it'd be a lot more interesting in order to kickstart your plays without being overwhelmingly bullshit and stupid and everybody hates it. And I hate it too. It's completely dog crap. Oh, that was pretty cool. McBillis. Okay, so departure sending Megatanis. Searching mekklord, megapolar, I guess. I'm not sure what that back row is, and I don't think I want to find out. Let's try this. Sucks that I've opened this. It's not really doing me any favors right now. And also no radiation, so if I don't open radiation any game today, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be really upset. Do I want to flip something face down? I guess I do. Yeah. Mekbillis, special the Megapolar target the back row. Is it good actually? I don't know. Did I go for Megapolar or Megatanis? I think I go for Megapolar. I don't think I have a choice in that matter. I want to try that back row so bad. He's gonna have to Stardust anyway. And then what? And then I lose. Like, there's not really anything I can do here. Should I have gone for the Megatanis? No, because I would have get punched anyway. I don't think this was winnable. I'm gonna check his deck to see what the back row could have been. It could have been a book, could have been a lance, could have been a cyclone. Most likely it was a book, considering, or lance, considering could have activated it the whole time. So I don't think the play was like necessarily correct to begin with. But still, I'd like to open radiation, please. People still playing Infernity in 2023? I'm gonna lose a rank too on this one. I'm going first though, so maybe I... Oh, thank you! Fine, fucking okay. Departure gets rid of a Mekbillis. Gets me Mick. Does it get me Mick? I think I want to set this up in the grave. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. No, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. It doesn't matter. I can tribute either. Special summon the other with the Mekbillis anyway. Mekbillis, radiation. I like that radiation can chain block too. Special the Mekbillis. Radiation draws me another card. Then we go for Polari. Polari is going to get me Big Dipper. I'm so scared of drawing Big Dipper exactly here. Like, it's the worst feeling if that happens. I'm so sad. I can't believe it happened! Come on, dude! Oh, I hate this deck sometimes. After careful consideration, I've decided that the spellbook engine is actually bad and doesn't do anything. Also decided that these ratios are... Maybe I should play Baggy Sleeves with this deck as well. But yeah, that's a very complicated deck to like play optimally. I think I did a mediocre job at it. Is anyone else like... Does anyone else think that this guy kind of looks like Grimlock? Specifically in the Cybertron games. Like, I don't know why I think this guy has like huge Grimlock vibes. Maybe it's the giant sword, but when he was first revealed for the TCG, I was like, oh cool, that's a space dinosaur archetype. I didn't think it'd be a bear, but then I saw like the bear and I was like, ah, I guess it's not. It's still pretty cool, like visually though. Really torn about this deck. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's not. Maybe I should like seek out Zaga so he can give me like private lessons on how to play this deck optimally. But it's kind of fun. I'm gonna keep trying to play it. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, everyone. I'll be back playing something else, presumably. And I'll see you guys and gals and non-binary pals next time.